Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Blue Devils offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Back to throw. It's Green. Caught in the flat by the running back. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the Blue Devils will send their punt team onto the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Hilltoppers offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
It's a heavy formation. Extra blockers on the field. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. He's swarmed by the defense.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught quickly. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that throws the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
At first down, sack a surprise. It moves him back into fringe field goal range. What can they do on 2nd and long? And he's brought down, but there is a flag in the field. Did the defense get a quick start?
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Chris, when was the last time you saw a tight end this athletic? I mean, this guy lays out and comes down with a huge catch, showing you how athletic he is and what soft hands he has.
A quick throw out left, complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. On the option. Pitch play to the back. Touchdown, Hilltoppers, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Wow, that is split-second decision-making by this quarterback, and it's necessary to run the option. The quarterback saw the defender and pitched it to his back, and he took it in for the touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Dropping back. It's Green. He gets made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Makes a quick catch. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down to the 45.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The Blue Devils lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Who makes the grab? And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Tight end goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They bring him down at the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Back to pass. It's Green. Lets it fly to the wideout. Touchdown, Blue Devils, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Well, early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Western Kentucky offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And there's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He flips it to the back across the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. And the Hilltoppers will line up to kick it away.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Running back with the football. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
To throw, it's Green. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield and rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
And the returner is brought down. The Hilltoppers offense retakes the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Now the offense is set up with a short field. Gives it to the back. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Hilltoppers will line up to punt it away.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They finally tackle him, but an excellent... after the pick.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the... Stepped in front of it and makes the pick.
Ball handed off. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The clock has stopped and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Gets made on the out route. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Offense goes to the pistol formation now.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking right, this one caught. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
It's a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They'll have to hurry now, second down with the clock ticking. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And the Hilltoppers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. On second and goal, they'll give him another chance. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Western Kentucky.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And that will do it for Kevin Connors. Now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
And the Blue Devils will kick it off to begin the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Western Kentucky offense back on the field. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Short throw complete to the tight end. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
The Hilltoppers will line up to punt it away. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. Touchdown, Duke. The special teams strike in this playoff game. Enormous moment. A punt return for a touchdown in a playoff game. That's a moment we're not going to forget for some time.
We won't forget about this one, and I don't think I'll ever forget the blocks that helped get him loose to be able to score this touchdown. He's going to get a lot of the credit. When they go back and watch the film, I think he's going to give an assist to the entire unit.
They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Hilltoppers offense retakes the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
On third down, he drops to throw. The pass is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Makes a quick grab. Makes the defender miss. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Going to hand it off to the back. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of a play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Dropping back, it's Green. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That's how they bring him in the blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker, he's kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run, but here the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And with that, they retake the lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And here comes the Western Kentucky offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. An inside give now from the shotgun. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a first down.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
They'll toss it to the back, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Getting set. Here's second down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Caught quickly. Quick juke to get free. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Looking to pass here on second down. On the run here. Let's it go. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Rhodes. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here, because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
Ball handed to the running back. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Rhodes. And the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period. And Duke has the lead here. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Handoff to the back. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the yard line. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Green. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Fights through a tackle. Nowhere to run. No corralling from no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
They just felt that one coming. 3rd down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Hilltoppers offense retakes the field now. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver makes the catch. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Hilltoppers pick up enough yardage for a first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Into the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Western Kentucky.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Blue Devils offense heads back out onto the field now. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Back to throw. It's Green. Oh, the pass rush gets home. The Blue Devils come to the line in the hurry up.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive. Looking deep down the right side. The ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Grinding away with their running game. And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain. And now we're tied. By the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. important second down play coming up. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. First down, looking for more now. They got him down, but that first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the Salt were able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
Well, I just thought that would be a foregone conclusion. Third down in inches, no problem. Quarterback sneak, first down. But no, the defensive line holds their point of attack and pushes him. It looked like no gain to me. It'll be fourth down in inches.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. The Hilltoppers will line up to punt it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Duke's offense heads back out of the field now. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Defense not pressing this time. Dropping back. It's Green. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Short pass finds the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And the Blue Devils will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback spikes the ball to stop the clock. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. The Blue Devils have first and 10 here. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winners for playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.